JJ, the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. So the employee retention tax credit is something that is still available. It is, though, only for wages that were paid from March 20th of 2020 through September 30th of 2021. Now, if you're a recovery startup business, you can get it in fourth quarter of 21. The reason for this video is to let you know that there is recent legislation that is not passed. It's not become a law. It's not been enacted, but in this recent legislation, it does seem as though ERC may be ended early. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, even though it is for wages that you paid in the past during that time period I indicated, you file a Form 941X to then claim your credit. Now, in the body of this video, I'm going to give you a link to the few resources that I'm getting ready to share with you. Also, I also have a seminar that I'd like to share with you. And so I'll give you a link to that. That's A to Z on how to get ERC properly and how to file for it. But when you file that Form 941X, you have until April 15th of 2024 to file for the ERC on any wages that were in 2020. So March 20th through 12/31 of 2020. Now, if you're claiming the ERC for 2021, then you have until April 15th of 2025. Those are the statute of limitations that allows anybody to go back and claim a credit that they previously did not obtain. So it's a normal statute of limitations that really applies to any tax law. However, in this recent legislation, because of, unfortunately, a lot of the fraud or misunderstanding or claims that are being filed that employers really don't qualify, it is now become very urgent for the government to potentially look at ending this soon. The way that it would be ending is not just simply saying, well, they're now not paying out any more employee retention credits. What it would mean is after a specific date, they won't accept any more claims for the employee retention credit. So when that law becomes enacted, if it becomes enacted, then that most likely would be the date that you wouldn't be able to file a Form 941X and get the ERC. So could be coming soon. So if you do wonder if you qualify, I've got a link in the body of this video to a ton of free videos right here on YouTube. I also have a link to my website where I have a lot of free materials where you can go directly to the IRS and look at any of that to see if you qualify. Now, if you want to take it one step further, you feel that you do qualify, again, check out my free videos because I go through all the different ways that you properly qualify. But if you do, then you can check out my seminar, give you a lot of details of what that includes. And it is over 8 hours of seminar. It's over 20 videos. I give you checklists, Excel spreadsheets, examples, links to everything. And it again is how to get this properly. Yes, there are a number of areas where people are claiming the ERC and they don't qualify. But I'll tell you this, if your gross receipts are down, that really is the easiest way to know that you qualify. So if your gross receipts are down in 2020 or in 21 compared to the applicable quarter in 2019, that is then a qualifier to then put you in the running to properly get ERC. Now, one thing to note is that it's based on your gross receipts. It is not based on your net income. It's not based on your profitability or a loss. It's based on your gross receipts. And so if your gross receipts are down at least 50% in 2020 in any quarter compared to the same quarter in 2019, well, you're going to qualify for that quarter. In 21, you are also comparing to 2019, any quarter. And if you're down at least 20% in gross receipts, then you qualify for that quarter. Now, where a lot of the controversy comes in is the other way that your business can qualify, and that's due to governmental shutdown. The one thing to note is this, you know if you closed or not. You know if you're affected, you are affected by a governmental order. A governmental order is something that is public record. You'd be able to put your hands on it in your area, and you would have known that. You would have known, did I close or partially close? Maybe you have some questions around that, and that's where basically there's been a lot of aggressive views on that. But you can just ask yourself, did I shut down? Did I partially shut down? Yes or no? And was it due to a governmental order? Yes? Well, then you're possibly also in the running. So with this, lots of free resources that you can go to and check this out for yourself. Check out my seminar as well. But the purpose of this video is to let you know that it very well may be that our time to file for the ERC during the time period of 2020 or 21 may be coming to an end. So why don't you do yourself a favor and check out all the free resources and see if you do qualify. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. You have a great one.